Okay, hi everybody, Dave Cross again. Real quick video, I had mentioned that I was going to show you this, and then also the PowerShell script. So here's the dhcpd-pools, which is the command that I'm running to effectively in the get lease vendor script to pull out the JSON with the leases, which is the capital F, or -F capital J, with a config in the lease file. And when running this, then what we're going to effectively see is the output in JSON, which is going to effectively show me the IP address leases, IP to MAC address, which I'm pulling out, and then also all of the subnets, the ranges, and then I even get down into some of the used and defined and free IP address information that's available. And for those that are Sapphire users, this is already being processed and available in the Sapphire 9 and allows you to alert on this information already. So what we're doing is just kind of tagging onto that functionality using dhcpd-pools, and then you can specify different formats. So real quick, show you another maybe a couple different ways you can look at this utility here. And in the format, as you'll see here, that we can specify HTML and HTML full pages, and then also the XML with lease details or JSON with lease details. So I believe the HTML is simply the subnets and the utilization tables, and the XML JSON are where you can have the individual leases. Okay, so that's kind of how that format is, and I just wanted to show you that real quick. And that's what we're going to process, and that allows us to do that very quickly. And in the PowerShell realm here, in the first script we were using is I created that get arpTable function, and I needed a new one to upload the tables. I didn't rename the module, I probably should, but what I've done, it did, is just copied this function, pasted it into another function, and I called that new function Post-arpTable. So in the command that I was running in that last video, you may have noticed, and I specified out the IP control, I added another parameter on the input. And this new parameter on the input is going to allow us to specify that string array. So the string array is effectively whatever ARP or whatever IP MAC address data from logs that you're passing, and you can just send that information as a variable into this command. It'll upload it, and then through the Node-RED, I'll process it, determine if it's Windows, and add the additional new lines so that we can process it further from there. And that then will allow you to selectively pick your fields and run that information. Okay, so in that, I had created the new function. I set up this new parameter, making sure to add the new comma and then empty parameter with a string array. I won't go over all the other header details. All of those should be fine. In the headers, we do want to specify application JSON, and we do want to specify that specifically in the ARP lookup where we do the invoke REST method. The new endpoint is arpUpload, so constructing that URL. And very important, in order for this to process that string data, you may receive an error if you don't have this, is to make sure it says text plain. And we're just outputting that to a screen. So really very simple. And again, just to show you that detail there, post in detail, viewing it, and then you can search on this again if you wanted to look at, vendor MAC, host name, look for other details and search from there. All right, so that's both of those things actually, the dhcpd-pools and the new script I had written that allowed me to upload that, which I was setting up then as the post method, and with the body as the ARP list, which was really just a string that were being passed into it. So thanks for joining with me again, and just wanted to let you see what those were, because I know I talked about it and didn't want to go too long in the other. It's all right. Take care. And I think I'll probably have another one this afternoon if I have time. If the weather turns out nice, maybe I'll get out to the pool or something. But anyway, if I don't talk to you, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.